I'm Duncan Green. Welcome to Gym Hacks, your daily 10-minute dose of tips, techniques and innovations to make your fitness club stand out, more fun to run and more profitable. 600 seconds of takeaways that will make a difference. Our aim is to provide the very best free content on the web for you gym owners and operators. If you like our content, register for our free 6-week Exponential Growth Formula program. We're helping fitness club professionals generate the maximum revenues possible. Register below to enroll on the next program, which starts on the 1st of next month. Once you've registered, we'll send you the logins automatically. Also, check out our unique implementation service. This is a 100% done-for-you program of effective fitness club marketing, and it's supported by the strongest guarantees anywhere in our sector. Click below for details on this incredible service. But right now, let's get back to today's gym hack. Today I'd like to talk about the anatomy of your email-driven offers. I'd like to look at what you write about, when you write about, and the strategy behind how you get your emails read and acted upon. Now, there is no shortage of things that you can tell your members and which they would be interested in finding out about. And as a result, there is really no excuse for not sending out daily, at least bi-daily emails to your customer. Really, nobody is offended by getting an interesting email. Your job is to make sure it's interesting. When you're considering the type of subject matter, bear in mind this golden triangle. The golden triangle has got 3 critical things. It's got a very clear audience. It's got a very clear message, and the media that you're using is email to deliver the message to the selected audience. Now, the structure, the subject matter of the email, I've suggested 8 different types there. Obviously, you're going to inform your members of different and prospects of the different things that are open to them. The different, perhaps, joining offers or fitness services or whatever your programs are about. That's one intent of your emails. The second one is indoctrinate. It's really important that your members and prospects are aware of just how successful and professional and welcoming and all the other labels that you want your clubs to be associated with. And in order to do that, you must indoctrinate them. And how you indoctrinate your audience is by telling them, 1, how good you are, and then standing that up by showing examples of other people confirming how good you are. So make sure that you collate lots and lots of member testimonials, customer feedback, and don't forget to tell everybody about it. It's why it's so valuable to enter your community awards. It doesn't matter what awards you win as long as you win them, or you come in the final, or you're nominated for an award. Use all of those things to indoctrinate your audience. The third thing is the instruct opportunity. Tell your audience what you want them to do, whether it's something innovative on your website or your fitness room or your membership types or your operations or anything. Just tell them what it is that you want them to know. Help them by becoming more educated about how to use your programs. Tell them more about nutrition, about fitness science. Doesn't matter what it is as long as it's interesting. Inspire them. Show them people like them getting fantastic results. Interview your audience. Send them to surveys to find out who's likely to want the next innovative program that you're thinking of inventing. Run regular quarterly surveys. Induct people. Give them the opportunity for your audience to take part in new things, clinics for new kit, clinics for new ideas about exercise, clinics for new nutritional initiatives. Integrate your audience. Give them the opportunity to attend webinars, seminars, come to group-led programs, and to introduce them to new ways of training, new phenomenon, new members of staff, new exercise classes. So you can see that there are lots and lots of things to talk about. So let's look at the main things you need to bear in mind when putting a good email campaign together. We've talked about targeting the audience. Now, largely your audience demographics is going to be not yet a member. But once you get within the member fields, you're then going to look at targeting that. If you've got female orientated content, then obviously you want to target the audience. If there's a clear demographic flavour to what you're putting out, i.e. it might be age related, then again, target the audience. The more specific and precise, the more successful your email is likely to be, because it's going to be more relevant. And relevancy affects open rates and readership rates and click-through rates. Make sure that whatever your content is about, that it has very clear intent. What do you want your readers to do now? Make sure they have a very clear call to action. It must have intent. In order to get a clear call to action away, you must incentivize your customers to act, and you do that by creating scarcity. Whatever your offer is, you must create a scarcity power. There are only a limited number available, and therefore you need to act now. What that does is to create urgency, and you can bolster the whole concept of urgency by putting a time-banded cap or the scarcity label on your work. Applications for this program must be in by Friday the 1st of November. Only 3 days to go. We have the final 2 opportunities. Who wants them? Make sure that all of your content is stood up where possible and where relevant by social proof. Get people just like your readers to tell them how good or how successful or whatever the indoctrination is on the thing that you're writing about. And finally, make sure you put onto all of your emails, use the PS. The PS at the foot of your email is likely to be one of the most read areas of your content. So put bonuses in there, extra special features, calls to action, things that there are benefits in kind that your customers will get if they take advantage of the scarcity and urgency and the clear call to action. And finally, always try to put risk reversal strategies in place, guarantees, so that people have less risk in the call to action. So we know what the main body of the content is now got to involve. Let's look at a 5-phase strategy. And this is for a campaign that's going to be on 7 days of emails. And there are 5 very clear steps which will, 1, attract the attention of your reader, engage them in your content, hopefully get them to convert to the action that you want in the emails, and then a follow-up thereafter. So as a 5-phase offer, here's how it goes. And this is normally run over a 7-day period of emails. Here's the first email. And it's a day 1, and it's a preview, and it's a coming in 24 hours time headlines. And the purpose of that is to wake up your customers and just to get them in a state of expectation for what's going to happen tomorrow. So you send this out, it's coming in 24 hours time. Now for those that don't look at or open this particular email, then many of the platforms that are available will have the ability for an automated, you don't miss out, because it will allow you to send the same email again to the people who didn't open it the day before. So it's coming in 24 hours time. So did you miss this? The second day option, the second day email is the "it's here, here it is, the offer." This is where you make the presentation. And again, now what you need to do is one hit doesn't always work. You may need to follow through. This could be a repetition sell. So you need to now get your customer to come back and reread what it was that you sent them the day before. So once you've sent the day 2 email, here's the offer, you want to send out a follow-up, which is a "did you miss it?" Now, whether they missed it or not, you want to get them, by using this moniker at the top of your emails, the opportunity to reread it and to engage and to take advantage. Now, the next strategy is to add this scarcity and urgency. So here we go. The offer's expiring in 24 hours time. So that's day 6. And then here's your last chance to get in. Your scarcity, your urgency and scarcity email campaign. So whatever it is you're running, there's your 7 days of email strategy. It's coming in 24 hours time. Here it is. Did you miss it? Don't miss out. Offer expiring in 24 hours time. Last chance corral. Don't miss out. So there's your 7 days of campaigns. Hopefully what this will do is make your campaigns better and more interesting to read, get higher levels of open rates and much higher levels of conversion. Thanks ever so much for listening. See you next time.